Welcome to Deanne's Enduring Journey to Bliss. This morning I'm going to work on weeding, pulling grass from this little area. Hopefully you can see the orange plants in there. That is an Indian paintbrush that is native to Colorado. And I'm going to do a before and after in this video. So as you can see, there's lots of things I need to remove. Lots of grass, last year's growth that is browned, and I want to take this Indian paintbrush and pull it up, probably use a tomato cage. We had a very heavy snow about 2.5 weeks ago at this point, and that caused this Indian paintbrush to splay or to lay versus standing upright. So I'm going to be doing that. I will show you the after when I get done. So these are almost upright, but this one, it is so far down, that it has splayed. I'll pull it up. So see, this should be upright quite a bit. You can see how long the stem is. So I'm going to work on getting that up today and getting some of this tall grass and weeds cleaned up. So I will stop the video, and once I get a little work done, I'll take another quick video. All right, I have weeded a good amount. Here's my Indian paintbrush. I did get a tomato cage. I reused them quite a bit throughout the yard. Hopefully you can see that I now have the grass removed and other weeds for the most part around the bottom of it. I have it encased in the tomato cage, and you can see those beautiful orange bracts that it grows on the top. Now this is going to take a couple days for it to adjust to being moved upright, but yeah, it's just beautiful. Indian paintbrush is one that when you plant it, it has to be with a host plant. That's what they call them, host plants. It cannot live if you just put a seed, it won't survive. You have to put it with a host plant. And then once it's in the ground, it as it's growing and living, it does get roots and gets down deep enough that it doesn't necessarily have to have the host plant any longer to survive, but it must have the host plant to begin its life cycle. A lot of this here that you see is called fireweed. A lot of it is in here. This is all fireweed, and that is all native to the Colorado landscape. And as I was weeding, I actually found this pretty little rose that I'll share with you. I didn't even realize she was in bloom. It's all the way down at the base, but the rose bush is kind of above the Indian paintbrush. She has some going that way and some going that way. You can see there's lots of other buds yet to open up higher on it. But the focus today for this little video is this glorious Indian paintbrush. I wanted to get her upright, and I wanted to get a lot of the weeds removed, and I've accomplished that. Now I still need to do some more weeding. As you can see right there in the center of the screen, that is another penstemon. It's Pike's Peak penstemon. Behind that, the red is another penstemon. It's a firecracker penstemon. And then the purple, of course, beside that is chives. And then this little patch right here, now in the center. That is a little blue stem grass. And I do see a couple other invasive grass that I need to pull right in the front there. The blades are thicker than the little blue stem grass. Right here, this is a lamb's ear. I've got most of the grass out of that as well. And here's another rose. And it does have buds. And then this is another rose right here. And in the background there, that is my sunset crater penstemon. And there's a nice lovely iris up there. Iris are not native, but I love them, so I plant them. And that'll be a take for this particular, oh, now the sun's shining on it. It is just a glorious native plant. Any of you that might view and live in Texas, you might be familiar with seeing the Indian paintbrush growing with your Texas bluebonnets out in the fields. This actually has some seeds starting to form. I just noticed it. So these green, that's going to turn into seed heads there. I need to get back to weeding. So you all have an amazing day. Enjoy whatever you choose to do today. Happy gardening. Feel free to stop by again. Take care.